All live. Yeah, that's probably not. Yeah. Ah, that's right. Right, I'll go and get set up then, Joe. I was just having me dinner. No. Any minute. Well, you didn't have them 20 minutes ago, did you? Right, I'm behind them.
What time did he have it, John?
Yeah. All right. No. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Ask him what time he had them.
Yeah, right on, Joe. Thank you very much. See you later. Cheers. Bye. 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 Bye.
11 minutes past.
He had them. He's not sure. 3 or 5 minutes past. Mind that camera is all live there.
Yeah. He's doing about 46, 78 minutes past an hour.
No, that's.
Joey's,
He's doing about 135 miles.
yeah, so 40, 80, 120. Yeah. Just in case we're a lot faster than Joey, I'm watching.
Here we go again. Hi everyone. So racing today from live race today from Wincanton, 155 mile. Birds was up at 11 o'clock. Sent 18. And they're due home within 10 minutes. So it's about an 8, 9, 10 mile an hour west wind. So that'll slow them up a bit because we fly northeast to southwest. Peter's on. Hi mate. Alan Williams, afternoon John. Tom, afternoon John. Hope you do well today, thank you. Barry Swift. Good luck John. John Richardson, afternoon John. Hope you get good returns. Thank you pal, appreciate that John. Carl, appreciate that. David Glover, appreciate that. Love the videos, thank you. Tom, well done in the Premier One Loft race. Appreciate that. Anybody don't know, we won the hotspot yesterday, or Mum and Dad did. I bred the pigeon, put it in Mum and Dad's name, or Mum's name, Ginny Frizz. And yeah, the pigeon nighted out last week from the hotspot 2. Put itself right. It was actually the first one back over the trap on the 19th trainer, which was 2 days before the race. And then it went and won it yesterday. So Mum and Dad are well pleased with that. Hats off to Jeremy Davis and all the team at the UK Premier One Loft race. Jeremy Davis was on the phone this morning, not long after 8, wanting my bank or Mum and Dad's bank details. By 9 o'clock, Mum and Dad was all paid out. Less than 24 hours after the birds got home from the race. So that's the way to do it, Jeremy, if you're watching. Where do we get to? What time are you expecting an arrival? Sleepwalk 60. Graham, wouldn't it? Probably 5 minutes. Hopefully. John, best of luck today, thank you. Lee, thank you. Jessica from the USA, she flies in the USA. Love the videos, appreciate that. Are you racing, is it your racing season now then in the USA? What state are you in? Stephen, all the best for today. Timothy O'Brien on. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Angwin. And your father, he's Mick. Is he there? Yeah, he's here. There he is. Counting his winnings from yesterday. He still owes me that tenner though. Jessica, best of luck, thank you. Andy Quigland, good luck John, and well done Mum and Dad yesterday. Reports of very good returns this morning's race. Yeah, good. Yeah, you went to Stony Cross this morning, I seen that, yeah. Good, you had an early lib, nice one. Yeah, really good organisation to fly with. Three Counties Classic Club. Peter, what was my pick of the birds yesterday, Al?
Well, you like the first 3 cocks.
It was the first 3 cocks on yesterday's video. One of them was 200, and then it was 25252, that was there,
Yeah.
and 89.
Hen will beat them.
Well, I thought the cocks was handling nicer than the hens.
You send a couple of hens.
I sent some hens, yeah. Lee, good luck. Thank you. Timothy O'Brien, congratulations on the win. Put my teeth back in. Gang 1, what time are they due? Now. Like to see them coming pretty soon now. The time now is 20 past. So yeah, maybe a few more minutes yet.
Double quits on your money.
But
End first.
oh yeah.
Got it on camera this time.
Yeah, well, some of them are marked down as hens and they're cocks, and some of them are marked down as cocks and they're hens. So you've got to go by their mark. No, just listen.
You've heard that one before.
You've got to go by the colour marker ring. They've either got blue marker ring for cocks, and then the hens.
Yeah, but we don't
The
know
hens
what
have got red, yellow. Some of them got white, but the cocks are the only ones with blues.
we don't know whether you'll change the ring, the plastic ring, or not when you go in the loft. We go by what the official.
On the clock.
Yeah, well, they were sexed when they were weaned off and put on the clock.
Think they'll be higher today? Is that wind or
Could be made.
Don't know, it's an iffy day today. It's quite humid. Joe said his was very dehydrated.
Well, I mean, they said they wasn't watered on the transporter.
No,
It's whether
No,
they drink,
it's-
it's whether they drink or not, isn't it?
I just said it's very humid today, so it's very hot. It wouldn't matter if you went for a 5-mile run, you'd want to drink when you got back from it. Jeremy Davis was saying that the one Loft race birds, that was 167 mile, they come back yesterday very, very thirsty, very dehydrated. Yeah, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I know Paul, our convoyer, he splashes the water around and he puts water on early, but this was Nigel. I don't know what he does. I'm sure he puts water on, but whether he splashes it around or what, I don't know, because he doesn't video it. Come on, my babies, where are you two? Angwin, good luck. Your dad says a hen, but don't have a bet with him because he won't pay. No, you're right there, Peter. You know him well. Watching from Jamaica. Ah, welcome. Like your basket, it helps me in making my selection ideal. Glad we can all learn something. David from Dublin. Welcome, pal. Darren Hunt, my mate. Well, actually, the one Loft race bird, the father, it was actually bred in Darren Hunt's loft from his number one cock, the old Soupster, paired to my daughter of Pitbull. My daughter of Pitbull went there, went on her travels and bred 2 pigeons. Hades the Unseen for me. I don't know what Darren calls his. His ring number was 777. That's bred some decent pigeons, I think. Hades the Unseen 666 has definitely bred some good pigeons. And also, Ray and Darren bred the Dam as well. And now it's Jack Berry's. Down here co-breeding.
Is she related to the 3 times combine winner?
Yeah, it's the one that won the Hotspot 3 yesterday is a full, I'm not sure if it's a cock or hen up there because it doesn't say on the site, but it's a full brother or full sister to that triple combine winner. It's also a full sister to Grizzly Bear of Jack Berry that's won loads of positions, or brother or sister, and it's also a full brother or sister to that Grizzle that we had taken by the Sparrowhawk here, and that was a double combine winner. Absolute fantastic pairing. They will stay together. If Jack comes down and wants to take her, I'll say I can't find her. What hotel am I staying in? Blackpool. Well, it's on, we changed hotels this year. It's on Adelaide Street, right next to the Winter Gardens. I think it's the next one up from the Adelaide Hotel, I believe. I think it's called the Melville or Melvin, but it's the next one up from the Adelaide Hotel
John McCoy.
in Adelaide Street.
Alan.
Yeah, someone else
Callum.
booked it for me. Yeah, Youngbirds were handling well, Tom.
But they should be
Good
here.
luck from Fred from Canada. Fred from Canada, welcome. They should be here soon. Keep them peeled. Who used to say that?
That old bloke cottage, so
Wasn't he on Crime Watch or something like that?
it wasn't Crime Watch, it was like pre-Crime Watch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the program that was like Crime Watch, but before Crime Watch started. And the old boy used to say, keep them peeled.
What the hell does that mean?
Keep them peeled, keep your eyes
Just
open.
his catchphrase, wasn't it?
Yeah, keep them peeled.
I got wide eyes open, but I can't see the edge.
Come on, babies, where are you two? Come on. Put it in a stint. Should be here now.
Minutes past. Oh, you on yet? Dogs are eating somebody.
Right,
It's the bus.
They'd eat the bus if they could get hold of it.
Cassie hates the bus. She hates the post van as well. That bloody tree's gone big again, isn't it?
yeah.
I'll cut that bugger down again. It seems to have doubled in size from what it was last year.
Yeah.
And we cut it right back.
Well, we did like,
Many apples on that tree.
Yeah, there's been a few on it.
Nelly and Joe. I know.
Lily and no.
Yeah, no problem.
Right, go.
Sleepwalk 16. Noticed some federations today had a stinger race. So hopefully not ours. But yeah. Phil, congratulations on the one Loft race win. Good luck in today. Denver, Colorado. Welcome to the channel, pal.
Where's that lady from in America?
I don't think she replied.
Yeah, see you later, Joe. Have fun.
Yeah, in all that weather. Yeah, 15 back out of the 18. I haven't seen the last three though. It's strange because those three had had at least two races. I live in Holland and my first bird home with good speed. Good, ideal, pal. Holland watching as well. Welcome to the channel. Gang one, have you sent to crew one Loft race? No, pal, I've only sent to two one Loft races, and that is the UK Premier one Loft race with Jeremy Davis and with Wade Davis to the Shropshire one Loft race. I've only sent to the two.
Are they related?
No. Should have been here by now, I would have thought.
Could be, shouldn't they?
Cool, I thought they were handling good today as well. Bloody good batch. Come on in. Or is that your lot? Is that your lot flying, Dad?
How do I know?
Oh, they're not racing, are they?
Don't swear, John.
I thought, oh, lovely, yeah.
They were here bloody flying around earlier on.
I'm going to shut them in on a Friday.
Yeah, look at them over there.
Back
Gone out over there.
You've been up to Wincanton for a trip and back.
Yeah, right. They all need their bloody bus passes, Dad.
Here you go. 283 coming from
Where to?
above the 2 line 3, 4.
I can't see them, so you tell me what I see them. Come on in, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on in, come on. Come on in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
You want
Come
that
on,
one
come on,
turned?
come on.
You turn this.
Yeah, it's already turned.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. 3 cocks and 1 hen. The hen is only just clocked.
Oh,
Fourth.
she ate the trap. Sorry, John, she ate the trap first. I saw her.
She didn't.
She landed on the trap first.
It doesn't make any difference what goes across on
The
the
cock,
trap first. His feet across the pad, Dad.
the cocks pushed her to one side.
Hey, just can't admit you're wrong, can you? Hey, Mr. I'm always right.
You'll have to call that quits because they pushed her away.
Yeah, okay. You still owe me that tenner, though.
You don't think you'd ever get that out of me, do we?
No.
Wow, tenner, that. I thought you said double or quits.
He
That's 20 now.
He
No, it's
did.
quits. No, it's
He
quits.
did, yeah. He said End will be back first. Oh, yeah.
She was.
End's back first. Yes, you wouldn't.
I saw her come across the garden.
You can't see nothing, Dad. You're registered blind.
Yeah, well, there we are. So you try and take advantage of me.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I can't see
taking
more
advantage of the old.
Because I can't get across the trap.
Oh, yeah. Good eyes, Al. I didn't see them coming. Come on, Nell.
You're a bit late.
The dog's going to have a scrap now.
I
Dogs are going to have a scrap now.
think you're behind Joey, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't like that bloke. I don't like his fish and chips.
Best fishing tips in Cornwall.
I love them.
But he can't beat Granny.
No. Right, let's catch up on some messages.
How many was that for?
4. I live in Holland. Right, yeah. 235 kilometres. So we're flying 155 mile. What's that in kilometres?
It's about double.
Not quite
No,
double, is it?
No,
It'll be about 280 kilometres.
800 kilometers is 500 miles, so work at it from there.
Yeah. Oh. Too hot for that. Thank you, Liam. Darren Hunt, the good old boys. Are you talking about the old Soupster and the Hulk? They certainly are. Helmet. Just take this minute. All right, Jack?
Hi mate, you alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
Go there quickly, Dad.
One more coming, I think.
I said to Dad, go there quickly. Yeah, another one coming up through the valley.
Two.
Yeah, you're right. I've had 4 come.
I can't see it.
Come on, in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Leave it. Come on, in. Come on. Hey. Come on. No, the bloody dogs was in the garden and broke them off. I want this 5th one to go in.
Shall I chase the other one off?
No, just leave it there.
Aye?
Right, that's 6 back. They've only just started coming not long ago.
I ain't much good at this. I think I'm aiming it right.
What was on yesterday? Oh no, I was on a live.
yeah, sorry mate,
Don't worry about it. No. Don't worry about it.
Just to let you know, I'm the boss.
Kids anyway, so
yeah.
I swear sometimes.
There could be a stray on top there, mate.
Oh right, yeah. I wanted to put a post on Facebook because of the phantom texture.
Shall I chase it off?
No, he's looking.
The phantom texture sent Joey a message saying that
It might be because you're there.
Yeah, I'll put this.
Go in.
I'll move.
on there with the birds here from last year. Yeah.
2 more, 3 more.
3 more.
Come on in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on in. Come on.
And that other one's gone in now.
I think I'm a good cameraman. Emmy, was that went in there now?
3, but the other one on the top went in as well. 4 went in.
He is a sad bloke.
I can't see who's on. I can't see who's on.
Well, you're just ad-lib.
I-
Tell them about a favourite pigeon you've got. Rambo. Tell them about Rambo.
Oh, Rambo. Very underrated pigeon. Bred in Belgium by Vandenbolt. Bred some winners over there. And he bred them over here and in Ireland, I believe, with grandchildren. The handles, whoa. Back in the 80s, I had 2 pigeons, 2 Jansons, Thunder and Lightning. Lightning was the best racer. The Thunder would attack anybody that went in put his hand in their nest box.
Come on, Daddy. Pass. Daddy.
Is that pigeon we had from Premier winner yesterday? Is that in any relation to that ace pigeon from last year?
Oh, I don't know. He didn't really say.
I'll have to ask him. But all them bullcocks down there are bred winners, isn't they? I mean, is that we got on 9? Sorry, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say.
9.
Oh, 9 on. Can't say a lot. I'm not gobby like my son.
But it's more of a headwind for them, isn't it? So
Yeah,
that's why they'd be slower today, wouldn't they?
yeah.
No, now.
Well, that's the prevailing wind in this country is from southwest.
Now.
So 9 times out of 10 we're flying against the wind. And being one of the longer flyers, you shouldn't stand a chance. But they do. Can't say welcome to new ones on there because I can't see the screen.
Do you want to answer some comments? I'll tell you what they are and you can answer.
Well,
Yeah.
put it towards you, dear. You're the pigeon woman here.
Right. Where we got to
If it
here?
wasn't for you, you wouldn't be doing nothing.
Right. We've got your. Right, Darren Hunt, he's put, you're a lot better than John, Mick.
I always
Showing
have-
him the way.
Yeah.
Great trapping. Oh, they disappear, don't they? Too quick. I don't know where John got to. Good old boys, I heard him say that. Right, so Tom Jarvis, 4 together is a great start. Yes, it is, Tom. It's always good. Always great to watch John. From Gerard, thank you. John Richardson put great trapping. They don't look like they have had a race. Well, this is a little bit further for them, isn't it? This is the furthest they've been now, 155 miles. Another one coming.
Where's your toe?
Just up there.
Okay.
Ooh, he's going round.
This thing go up there, will it?
He's going round. I think he will come in. I think he's on his way back.
Here he is.
Whoa.
Whoa, that one's
Go
thirsty.
on, boy. In you go. Yeah, it's clocked.
Whoa, that one was staggering.
Gonna put
That was
one
worth
down
it.
there.
Walking worse than what I do. Give that one a stick, I think.
Done that a few times. Have we? We picked you up when you were staggering a bit like that sometimes. Right, where do we get to? Okay. No, so this is the furthest they've been on this race. This is Wincanton now, so that's 155, did he say?
Yeah.
Mile? And next week, I think, they're coming back, aren't they? Did he say now?
Yeah, they
They're
changed
not
the race
going
program,
further, are
haven't they?
they? But he's hoping he might get in with the 3 counties on a longer race. Well, I think that might be a couple of weeks' time. We'll have to let you know about that one. But yeah, they could do with a bit further now. They need it, don't they? And they've had a headwind, so that should have been a little bit harder for them for racing today, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
But it might make them a lot slower than they are further up. So where do we get to now?
Yeah.
Oh, another one. Ooh, we missed that one. Grizzle.
One went over.
Did it?
Yeah. Stray, I expect.
Could be.
Sorry, gentlemen, if I aren't fast enough. I mean, ladies and gentlemen.
At least it's not quite as thick as it was last week with the mist and the fog, is it?
No.
A lot clearer, you can see what's coming. Let's start that off before I do that, in case it will come. Right. Okay, 9 back now. Yep, Peter, you're right. Tony Porter put no, you are not. Not sure what that is, but Stephen Thomas put good luck, John. Thank you, Stephen. Peter Burt put Jensen birds back in the day. That would be one for you.
Yeah.
The Jensen birds were good back in the day.
Yeah, they would.
You had a lot, did you?
Yeah, I did in the late 70s.
You did a lot of distance back then, didn't you?
Well,
More so than
yeah,
sprints.
we used to fly Holland, of Luxembourg, 630.
Did you find it a better way to race from that side rather than like they do now, go down?
This is the same direction, but racing is different today. I mean, I've had them from Antwerp where half of them are there on the day. Next morning when you get up, the other half are on the roof waiting to go in.
Yeah,
Now-
that is one thing he did say this year. He's had consistent lots go missing through the races, and it
Yeah.
certainly eats into your team, doesn't it?
And it's not all oaks.
No, but a lot of people seem to have the same
Well,
problem, don't they? Is it the clashes?
I don't know, but I think it's something to do. I don't know what it is, but on the CB radio, it used to be a skip where at one time I was getting truckers in America, and then it slowly got where you couldn't get very far, and I think it ended up we could only get Plymouth. I'm speaking to my brother who's on I don't know the other radio where he gets all around the world. He said the skip, he said at the minute is short, and he said it will
Oh,
slowly change.
Looks like 4 going across there, doesn't it? In
Could
the
be
distance.
Duncan's. I don't know, something to do with the bearings, I think, for the pigeons.
Yeah.
Today, if they aren't here on the day, you don't see them. You're lucky if you get one next day.
Bum, bum, bum. How dare they come back when Liverpool are playing? Damn, I miss them. But at least Liverpool won. John will be pleased because he used to support them, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, worth missing the birds if Liverpool won. You missed the pigeons trap. Oh well. Catch it on the update. There'll be a little bit of a
I think the women play
pigeon
better
action
football
on
than the
there.
men.
Tom Jarvis, are you going to buy the one Loft pigeon winner back? Oh, there you go. Maybe. I think they get auctioned at the end. I think that, did he say there's 2 more races yet?
Yeah, you got a few more races yet.
So if they're there at the end, maybe. I don't know how it works. I think last year they were auctioned off, weren't they? So I think at the end they're auctioned and then it's just the highest bidder. So
I think his mother will want to buy it back.
yeah.
She's the one who got money. I ain't got none.
They don't let you have it. There you go. You can use your money now that you
What's
won.
Pussy Pete? He sent me a message.
Oh,
Pussy Pete.
That was a good question, though, Tom. Are you going to buy the
Peter
one
on
Loft
there, is it?
pigeon winner back at the end of the season if it's still there? Or no, the red checker. I haven't seen it yet. Has it come back?
I don't know. I didn't see that last lot. What
That was
they
the one he
were.
No,
picked.
there was a
That was
grizzle
the one he
and a-
picked, wasn't it? The one that isn't back yet.
You're not catching me out.
Well, look, I picked 200,
And 2-5.
25252,
Bragging again.
and 25289.
Well done, great trapping. Sleepwalk 60 never had the losses back in the day like they do nowadays. No, we were just saying about that. But
Well, back
very
in the
often you
day,
see-
you could have 20 youngsters and you could risk the whole program and you still got 18. I know there's more oaks around, but
You have to have a look at the video. Was it 200 or 199? Because they're brothers.
Oh. I can't remember
200
now.
was the second
We'll have to
pigeon.
have a look.
I got a funny feeling I said 199 and that was the first
SK
pigeon.
Pigeons, good evening from the Philippines. Good evening. Hope you've got
How
had
are
a
you?
good day. Sleepwalk 60 said spot on, Mick. Yeah, about the birds not being the returns.
I often fancied years ago going to the Philippines. But when I was on a boat, none
Lovely
ever
food.
went.
All mine are open.
All your, how many we out now?
Ones I picked.
How many did you send?
Oh,
Oh, no,
all the ones he
252
picked his
in
own.
Oh, he isn't.
Hear that?
Sorry.
All the ones he picked his own, he said.
All right, let you take over.
I let him take over.
They heard enough of your dribble.
I can't talk like he can.
Oh, you can bloody talk for England, you can. Hey. Here's another one. Here's one coming over the trees here.
Oh, that's what you see, that's mine.
That's a red by the looks of things. Someone's talking about a red one. Oh no, it's a blue pied. Come on in. Well done, my beauty.
You're trapping well.
Well done. How far did you get with the messages, Dad?
You might,
Someone put, hope you're okay. Oh, Stephen Thomas put, hope you're okay, Mick.
yeah. Fine,
Timothy
thank you.
O'Brien said, well done, great trapping. Sleepwalk 60 never had the losses back in the day like we do. No, no, often talk about that. Good evening from the Philippines. SK Pigeon.
Yeah, spoke to.
Good evening. Sleepwalk 60 put spot on, Mick. I don't know what you was talking about.
The losses.
Losses, yeah.
I don't know,
SK Pigeons from the Philippines. Very bad weather here, rainy, windy, and races are still on. Yeah, harsh weather conditions. Yeah, we've had our fair share of that, pal. It's a good day today, although there's a little bit of blue sky,
They can get it worse over there.
but yeah, it was quite foggy. I think all of the last three races, wasn't it? So, what do we need to talk about now? The pigeons are home. One thing we needed to talk about was
They aren't all home, are they?
no, not all of them.
What are you saying? Yours
The-
are home, but mine are still out.
Yeah, yours are still walking there. The moth repellent. Now, if you look on the video from yesterday, I put up the ingredients that I put in the the moth repellent. Now, it's all essential oils, and all it'll do is repel the moths. It won't kill the moths. It won't kill the larvae. So if you've already got moths, it'll repel the moths that are there, but it won't do anything to the larvae. So they will hatch out. So it will be an ongoing thing until all of those larvae have hatched out. But basically all I do, I've got 5 or 6 different essential oils. The most important one is cedarwood oil. That's the most important one, or I think it is. And citronella is another really important one. So if you're a little bit low on funds, just get the cedarwood and citronella, but also lavender, bergamot. They're all helpful as well, so I mix them all together. So the ingredients is this is to a litre spray bottle now. The last lot I mixed up, I put 5 drops of each, so 5 little drops. They come in like a little dropper bottle, and you put 5 drops to some cooled or lukewarm boiled water. Make sure it's boiled water because there's less bacteria in it. And then you just give it a good mix up, and you spray it around in all the little nooks and crannies, underneath the nest bowls. If you've got a flap at the bottom of your nest boxes, try to get them in behind the loft, in behind the boxes. Any nook and cranny.
You burn before you do it, or do you do it?
Do you burn before you do it?
Hold on a minute. So get it around in all nooks and crannies. I also spray it around all of those air vents. So any air vents you've got, I'll spray all the way. So I went around the whole of the loft, spray it all around the air vents. Now, Ali just said, do I burn before I do it with a blowtorch? Yes, I do burn. I didn't do that this time, but I will burn quite often to get rid of the cobwebs. I hate. All right, you?
He's always on the phone talking about pigeons. He's even had them 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't know who it was, but it was somebody that wanted a pigeon. He was happy as a teeter. If he didn't buy a pigeon, he'd be teased as a rat.
See you later. All right, cameraman.
Yeah. He said I'm a better cameraman than you.
You probably are. You're a better man than what I am. So where was I to? Burning the loft. So yes, I burn the lofts. If I see a moth, I'll burn them. So that's basically what it is. That's chemical free then. One good product used to be the Harker's Duromitex, but they changed it. It had pyrethrin in it. So you can still get it from America, but it has been banned over here. But that was a really good product for red mite as well, but you don't see red mite like you used to. So anyway, that's my little thing that I do to try to keep the moss down, like silver moss that's all around the lofts. You need 5 more yet? Yeah, yep. I still need 1 or 2 more to come. Tomorrow, another race, 320 kilometers, air distance, headwind, worried about the birds. Have faith in them, pal. Have faith in them. As long as you've done your part, have faith in them. They'll come. Clinton. Hi, John is back. Stephen Thomas, you okay, John? Yeah, right on, Stephen, mate. Watching from Jamaica. We're not racing now. Clive, right. Obviously, you live out there. So, yeah, the seasons will be different out there, won't they?
Are they racing in America? But
I don't know. You haven't said. Anybody in America still racing? And the people from Canada. Are you racing?
They aren't racing in Philippines, are they? Because it's bad weather.
You know, they're still racing. He just said that there's another race tomorrow, 230 kilometers. Darren Thompson, would it be possible to put young birds with old hens, as I can't put another loft up? Would it be possible to put young birds with old hens? You mean put the young birds, wean the young birds off into the old hens racing section?
Yes.
and still race the hens. The only problem you would get with that is once the cocks in the young birds started maturing, you'd get the hens pairing up. But hey, it'll work for some of them. If you're limited for space and that's all you can do, that is all you can do. So yeah,
Don't put them in with cocks. Young
well,
birds.
yeah, don't put them in with your old cocks. Don't put young birds in with your old cocks. They'll beat them up on the floor. But hens should be okay. It's better if you can keep them separate, but if that's all the room you've got. A4 watching from India. Welcome, pal. From India. So would they be racing in India now? Are you racing, A4? Oh, here we go. Fred. Now, wasn't Fred from Canada? Let's find your Fred. Go back through the messages there a second. You can probably answer quicker than what I can find the message. Fred from Canada. Yeah, I was right. We are racing. We are rained out this weekend. So does that mean you haven't got a race this weekend, or are they held over until tomorrow? So yeah, it's good that you're racing. Canada's right at the top, isn't it? So what's the time difference between here and Canada then? They'll be in front, but won't be in front as much as like Florida, would they?
No.
Sorry?
Beg pardon.
They're behind, aren't they? Sorry.
When we went to Florida, we was phoning early.
We're about 5 hours behind, weren't we, when it was afternoon here,
I can't remember.
early morning there, wasn't it?
Right. So we're in front of those. So in Canada then, the time now is 3 o'clock. What's it going to be, 9 o'clock at night over there?
Yeah, might be even earlier.
Yeah.
California down the bottom, that was 8 hours, wasn't it, difference?
Kenny, no, I didn't see your email. Let's have a look while I'm on there a minute.
Can you jump folder?
When did you send it, Kenny? I got it, Kenny. Is it the same Kenny? Kenny MC. Yeah. Same Kenny. Yes, I've got it, Kenny. Kenny from the northeast. Started halfway through the year.
See all them seagulls there, look.
Eh?
See all them seagulls.
No.
Somebody's found or something by the looks of it.
Kenny, yeah, good. It's good that you're confident. Now, young birds are always very, very difficult for me because I'm always sold out. I got people that have them every year off of me, and I've never got enough. That's why I've always got a small team. Here's another one. All I can say, Kenny, is I'll do my best. Come on in. Well done. Good girl. That's actually a cock. Change
One
this
of
ring
yours,
over.
not one of mine. You made a mistake saying it was a cock.
I changed the ring over yesterday in the club. So yeah, young birds are always a problem for me. All I can say is phone up in February. If you go on my website, angwinfamilypigeons.com, go to the contact us page. All my details are there, name and address, and I'll see what I can sort out. But I don't take any orders for youngsters because I've just got back orders year on year. There's only so many youngsters you can take, you know, in January, February and March. But yeah, if I had 500 in January, February and March, I could sell them all, but I want quality, not quantity. That'll stir up a little bit for our little phantom texter, won't it? Quality over quantity. See the quality of that pigeon yesterday?
Send under today, did it?
Probably. Yes, we race for a new race for our next race.
How many?
Yes, we race from India. Waiting for our next race. It's on December. Oh, so you're racing in December. In Philippines, different racing,
I can't believe that.
different races running throughout the full year. Right, north, south, summer challenges. Oh, very good. Oh, very good. Sounds interesting. I'll have to see if I can do a little bit of research on that, SK. Fred, it looks like it might be Monday night shipping for a Tuesday race. Well, that's good. At least they're forward thinking and putting the birds first. You know, we get it down here where, oh, I'm working and all that lot. It doesn't make any difference if you're working or no. You haven't got to send your birds, but the birds have got to come first. There's no point sending them and sticking to Saturdays or even changing it to a Sunday. If the weather isn't going to be good, you've got to think about alternative days. It's the pigeon that's got to do it, and it's got to have decent conditions, especially in this day and age with all the losses. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. You mean basket Monday for a Tuesday race? Oh, Fred from Canada is just gone 10 o'clock over there in the morning. So they're behind us. And it can't be Sunday over there already, can it?
No.
Yeah, they're behind us.
In the morning.
Yeah. In India, we race up to 1,500 kilometers. What's that then, Dad?
1,500, well, 1,600 would be 1,000 miles, so they're up, they must race 900 miles.
Hell.
Where's that to?
India.
Yeah.
That is.
Is that over days?
Big strike on it.
Yeah. I can't see a pigeon unless he got a very, very hard tailwind doing 900 miles in a day.
They must have some heat as well.
You got a big strike
Yeah.
over there with the doctors and nurses.
Have they? SK Pigeon House and Vandam Bulks. Joseph Vandam Brook Breeders. Old lines.
Vandenbroek,
Still
yeah.
good.
Well, going back now.
Yeah. Old lines. Danny, what's velocity? I don't know, Danny. I would have said about
46 or 7 mile an hour.
yeah, something like that. I think we would be a bit behind today. Is the Mrs. Camera shy? Yeah. Yeah, she don't like to be in front of the camera, unlike that one. He loves being in front of the camera. He should have been on telly, you'd have loved it. Any suggestions for Derby preparations in 2 weeks? There's a lot of things that you've got to consider with preparation for some of these special races. How hard do you push them beforehand? How hard their racing is? Is it easy racing? Is it hard racing? There's lots of things to consider. I wouldn't push them too hard if it's a 300-mile race or anything like that. If it was a 300-mile race, I would probably give them a week off beforehand. Look at the weather conditions. If it's going to be a slow one with a headwind, maybe give them a little bit of energy feed before the preparation up to the final few days. Some people use peanuts, safflower. There's energy mixes on the market. So yeah, there's a lot of things to consider. There's not one thing that you can do that would make it work. Where did I get to? Fred, Saturday morning and raining. It sounds like Cornwall. Saturday morning, so you're behind us. David Richards, hi everyone. What's the latest on clocking and returns? Well, we clocked, I don't know what time we clocked, but we must have, how many have we got home, Dad? You're always right, you'll know. Put them on the spot.
I don't know. I haven't bothered because he said all mine are all behind.
13 home.
If we haven't missed any.
13 out of 18 if we haven't missed any.
And they've all clocked.
Is that Canadian paper still going? What was it called?
Yeah, I think it is, Dad.
From years ago, I owe the man an apology.
Right.
He was emailing me and I thought he was...
Yeah, that's good stuff, Danny. Good stuff. Consider it.
Years ago, I
Final race will be 450 kilometres air distance. Decent race. It's 280 miles, something like that, I suppose. What's people's thoughts on salmonella and vaccinating? And this, I've had quite a few questions about salmonella the last couple of weeks. I've got an email there I've got to reply to about salmonella. Yeah, so what's people's thoughts for breeders and youngsters?
A lot of people believe that young bird sickness... They
Well, I
think
think
it's young bird sickness and it's salmonella.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if it was. But the only way you'll know is getting tested. Yeah, because I had salmonella beginning part of the year. No, not beginning part. Well, it was beginning part of the year in my young ones. Now, all my old birds have been vaccinated. I haven't had a problem down there. Weaned the pigeons off. They've been weaned off for about 6 weeks. And I had one youngster die. I sent it off for an autopsy. It come back that it died of gout. Now, I associate gout to swollen joints and stuff like that. But gout in pigeons is a mucousy lining that goes around some of the major organs. So that's actually what killed it, but that isn't what started it off. They got the gout through after the salmonella, and that's what killed the pigeon. But it was salmonella that caused the problem. Now, I'm not the cleanest of fanciers, but I'm
What?
pretty
You weren't the cleanest.
well.
There you go.
Well, remember old Trevor Jenkins? Trevor Jenkins used to scrape out 3 times a day. You know, his lofts, you could eat your dinner off. If a pigeon was having a poo, he'd be there, and as soon as it landed on the board, it'd be cleaned off.
Yeah.
You mean his lofts were absolutely spotless? You know, I clean out every day.
He was handsome.
Don't get me
fella.
wrong. He would have been 77 a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Good friend of ours, he died of cancer here a few years back. But yeah, his lofts used to be absolutely spotless.
Nice bloke and straight.
Yeah. But you know, I clean out every day. I use a lot of Virkon S, but I still got it. How did I get it? I don't know. But I got it, treated for it, and as advised by the vets, and got over it really quickly. Pigeons turned around really quickly. But what do people do? Do people vaccinate their young birds? Do they use that Celgin that they put in the water, or else it drops down their throat? What's people's views on it? SK, sea storms with heavy rain, it's normal in the Philippines, yeah. 5 grams per litre, Danny, I believe. How many you sent? I sent 18, Darren. In India and Pakistan, people use oil protection of salmonella. Ah, appreciate that. I'll do a bit of research on that.
What oil?
It's spelled Cerosin. No, I've not heard of it. So that's in India and Pakistan. Mrs. is on it. Thanks, SK. Once a month, a few drops mixed with water. So is that in their drinking water then? From 30 years. So it's an old remedy. I like the sound of that. It's like gas. What, as in gas, as in petrol, gasoline? No one got any views on salmonella or got any ideas or tips that they've used in the past to help prevent it? Or a vaccine to stop it? Kerosene oil, right. Right, interesting. So it's like gas. Like
Or
petrol.
forget, can you get us a KFC for tonight?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good tip. I'll have a look at that, SK. Appreciate that.
Where's he from?
He's from India.
India.
India, yeah.
Have they got any phantom textures over there?
Probably. Right, let's go down and look how many birds we've got. Oh, SK, Philippines. That's right. Sorry, mate. Philippines. That's right. Right, let's have a look, see how many birds we got. Did you Google it? He said it's like kerosene oil.
Well, that's what came up. There was only one that's come up with the waxy substance derived from sugar cane.
Right.
So we'll have to look into it more.
All right, my beauties.
We got some nurses over here from the Philippines and they're brilliant. I know, because I'm in and out of the hospital all the time.
Yep, only got the 13.
Can they get this in China, John?
Sorry?
Can they get this in China?
Get what?
YouTube, what's it called?
I don't know.
They've got a different one.
Yeah, it's a different one. I think the one that they use in China, you've actually got to have a Chinese phone for it, because the writing in the language is so different. I don't think it's compatible on like our. Here we go. Right, Darren Thompson. I knew just jab with Clumbervac. Can you inject for salmonella? Yes, you can, Darren. There's a few different products. I've used Selmo PT in the past, but you have got to make sure that they haven't got any salmonella in them when you inject them. The Selmo PT that I've used, I've never had any problems with it. You inject it, same as what you would do the Clumbervac. But you can't do it at the same time. All these things have got to have a withdrawal period. That's something I need to learn, is what the withdrawal period is. I was talking to David Parsons, the vet, and he was telling me, but I didn't write it down. So I will have another word with him and find out from him how long apart some of these ones have got to be. SK Pigeons here from the Philippines, but by your blood, you're from India, right?
Have you been down and checked how many birds we got?
Yeah, there's 13 there, Dad.
What was that last one that come?
Yep,
We got 5 to come.
yep.
I don't understand this young bird racing.
Someone was saying earlier on, they've had a shocker further up country.
I just don't understand it. You know, some people put it down to oaks, but it isn't all oaks.
No. I mean, the weather is very humid, isn't it?
I mean, I think this sort of weather, some of them will go down for a drink anyway.
Well, if they go in for a drink, are they going to get straight back up again?
Well, if they do, a lot of them can't get their bearings, can they?
Well, remember that pigeon we had here last week that come with one of ours? And I put that drinker down in the
Yeah.
I don't know if it was last week or the week before. I put that drinker down, Ali did, in the middle of the garden. The pigeon went down and had a good drink. It flew back up onto the back of the loft and it must have stayed there for 15 minutes. And then it took off.
Or went straight back up, didn't it?
Anyway,
Table skins.
Darren, I'll call him back in a minute. How do I buy a few youngsters from you? Do you sell privately or just auctions? Youngsters are always a big problem, Darren. I get asked for so many youngsters. I can't produce enough of them. I got certain people that's been having them off me for quite a few years, and they come first, I'm afraid. All I can advise you to do, if you wanted some youngsters from me, is give us a ring in February time. And look, what's this for here? Come on in, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on in. Come on, come on, come on. They look as if they... Come on, come on, come on. That black isn't mine. That one isn't mine either. I think one of those is still mine.
Why are they down here from a 155-mile race?
That black looked like a really scrawny pigeon, that did.
Oh, it's one of the phantom.
So those, I had 4 come. 3 of them are going back. Better fit they stopped off and had a drink. Because if they had a drink, they'd put their heads right. Hopefully that one wasn't mine, because he's going back the wrong way. That's 14 out of 18. One of them did.
So it was 3 that didn't go in.
Yeah, 3 took off and got back that way.
Funny, innit?
Yeah.
He lost the bearings, didn't he?
So no, I sell them privately, Darren. Give us a ring. Telephone number's on the website. But if anybody wants to ring, you haven't got to be buying pigeons. Just want to talk about anything, that's fine by me. SK Pigeon. Okay, guys, fingers crossed for tomorrow's race. Hope they will be back. It's midnight here already in the Philippines. You get a bed, mate. Hope you have a good race tomorrow. What's that, Dad?
Saying good night to him.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Sleep tight. Hope to see you next week. Or I can't see you, but you're on.
So anyway, thanks for tuning in, SK. Sleepwater 60 fanciers. We're thinking birds had been clashing today down south. Yeah, well, I don't think there was any birds. I think they waited for all of our birds to clear us before they let them go. So there was a few liberations going up. But hey, Nelly, stop digging. There's our bloody mole. Yeah. Different views on clashing. I mean, if birds are going down, especially if it's quite windy, and birds are going up, they should be at different altitudes with the wind. But on a day when there isn't much wind, they could be flying at the same altitude. The worst point for clashing, I really believe, is if birds are going over on a liberation site before they've got their bearings. Once they're 30, 40 mile out, those pigeons are, all they're thinking about is home. David Richards, what's your thoughts on the KP index solar weather? I think it plays a big part. I really do. When these predicted solar storms happen, that isn't when we're getting the problems, because the solar storm is so far away. It takes days to get to the Earth, and that's the time you've got to watch out. Now, I know they predict when it's hitting the Earth, and that's when we get our problems. It's got to play an effect with them. It's the same with 5G and all that lot, radio waves, anything that's going on that can affect the magnetic pull or the senses in the pigeon for the magnetic pull of the Earth has got to have something to do with our problems in racing pigeons. Here we go. Here's one. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Straight in. Come on. Come on. No, there's a cock, Dad.
Oh, it's only yours.
Yeah, no, I didn't pick that cock out to win, though. I said he'd come back. So, yeah, I'm sure it plays a big part in it. Who was that? That was a good question. David Richards.
What's that over there?
Yep, agree. Solo 60, yeah. Dean just signed on. How are you guys? So we got South Africa on now. Welcome, mate. Yeah, we've got, what was that, 14 or 15? 15. 15 out of 18 home. So, it's got a few stragglers to come. But they've all trapped really well. The only one that had a problem is, well, one of the first bunch went on the floor but flipped straight back up. That was Dad's one. And it was fourth in the clock, Dad, not first.
On the roof, that was yours.
And then the dogs were playing down the garden and one landed on the roof. But other than that, the trapping's been really good. Because I have had a few problems this week with trapping them coming back from trainers. They're just too fit to go straight in. All they want to do is fly. So they'll come back, they'll swoop down to the loft, and then they'll fly for another hour. But I let them fly. As long as they're not landed, I let them fly. So, welcome, Dean, anyway, from South Africa. Darren Thompson, is every other country suffering with big losses? That I don't know. That I don't know. I know some of the one-off races from other countries have had big losses. Not all of them. And our own one-off races in this country have had terrible problems with losses, but no different. I wouldn't say it's any different than any other fed throughout the country. Everybody's saying the same thing about young bird losses, whether it's a one-off race or different federations. Yeah, you might get a guy that gets them all home. You might have just been the lucky one. But if you're sending 5 pigeons and you get 5 home, or if you're sending 50 pigeons and you only get 40 home, it's easier to get 5 pigeons home that you've picked out just for the race than rather than sending your whole team and getting them all home then. You've got to go through your pigeons. The pigeons have got to be right for the racing that you've got. You know, none of us have got a crystal ball. None of us know that that's definitely going to happen. But yeah, I go through my pigeons every week and I select my pigeons for that race. So I don't think, if my gut tells me as soon as I pick that pigeon up, I don't think it's right, I don't send it. I actually, when I was in the club last night, I had 20 pigeons in the basket. I actually pulled out 2 hens yesterday. I did say that on the video that I'd probably do that, and I actually pulled out 2 more hens, and I let them go from our club because I didn't think, my gut feeling was telling me, no, don't send them. So at least they're there for another week. If you get a smack, at least you've got 1 or 2 pigeons. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Select your pigeons for your race that you've got. And go, make sure you go through your pigeons and look underneath their wings, look around their legs. Make sure they haven't got no cuts or nicks or anything like that, because that'll put that pigeon at a disadvantage. And really contemplate whether you're going to send that pigeon if he's up around anywhere from the 6th flight on. Think about keeping that pigeon home. I mean, they all need a bit of experience, but your pigeons that are in better feather quality and lower down the wing, 9 times out of 10, it'll be your pigeons that are your early pigeons home from the race. I mean, if you was having a tailwind race where they were doing 60 mile an hour plus, yeah, you could get pigeons in there that they could be on their 9th flight and they'd still come home in the first batch. But if they've got to think about it and if they've got to push into that wind, they aren't going to be your first pigeons. So select your pigeons. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Durga. Hi sir, can you give me 1 pair of breeding for breeding purposes? Where are you from, pal? Telephone number's on the website. Give me a ring. So anyway, numbers are starting to drop off now. We've got 49 people live. Been on for 82 minutes. These lives are getting longer and longer. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now. We do our clocks at 6 o'clock tonight. See how we got on. And oh, look at that sparrowhawk over there. Over on that tree line. See the swifts and everything after it. Swifts and swallows just gone behind that tree. Swifts and swallows are a godsend. They'll tell you when there's something around. But anyway, appreciate everybody for watching. I must do that update and get it up tomorrow, so I'll do that. I do apologise for not getting it out last week. It was just a really hectic week. I had agents coming over from China, and first time I met them, and so yeah, it was a really hectic week, but next week shouldn't be so bad. Anyway, appreciate everybody for tuning in, following the videos. Any thoughts on anything we want to talk about, just either mention it in the lives or send me a message, personal message. I'm on Facebook. Text message, you can get my mobile number off of my website. Send me an email. I'm not that great with emails though, but as Kenny found out, but I just don't follow emails like that. But yeah, send us a message, something we can talk about, get other people's views on it. Thanks everybody for watching. Catch you next week. Just check there's no more messages. No more messages. Appreciate it, everybody. Take care. If you're racing, hope you've had good returns. If you're racing tomorrow, good luck. Let's get these pigeons home. Take care. Bye-bye.